Phyllis scolds Lily for being a relationship tease. Recap. On today's The Young and the Restless recap, Kane waves the white flag. Victor and Adam are chatting with Kane at the ranch. Kane says he is there to surrender, but both Adam and Victor are more than skeptical. He says he is on the level and he's done fighting. Adam reminds Kane, once again, they don't have his AI program, but he doesn't believe a single word. Kane is there to offer them a deal. He will give them his entire empire for purchase today if they want it. Previous The Young and the Restless recap. The Abbotts celebrate Thanksgiving. Phyllis scolds Lily for making Kane believe he has a chance on The Young and the Restless. Phyllis and Lily run into each other at the GC. They awkwardly check up on their children when Phyllis reminds Lily that Kane loves his kids, too. She hopes they can find common ground, but Lily wants her to shut her trap. They snipe back and forth when Lily says the best thing Phyllis can do is stop being a bad influence on Kane. Phyllis leans in saying she doesn't care what she thinks. Phyllis says she is on to Lily's game of dangling a carrot over Kane's head of reuniting. She thinks it's cruel and petty and it ends now. What did you think of today's episode? Sound off in the comments and watch the video clip below. Keep checking back for the latest The Young and the Restless recaps. This story was originally published by Daytime Confidential on December 2, 2025, where it first appeared in the Young and the Restless section. Add Daytime Confidential as a preferred source by clicking here. The neon sign outside the Grand Phoenix flickered like a warning beacon, as though the building itself sensed the emotional storm brewing inside. It was early evening, the time of day when shadows lengthened and truths became harder to hide. Inside the hotel's polished lobby, the scent of expensive perfume mingled with the rich aroma of freshly brewed espresso, creating an atmosphere that felt equal parts glamorous and dangerous. And at the center of that danger stood Phyllis Summers. Her heels clicked sharply across the marble floor, click, 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 each step echoing her rising suspicion. Phyllis was many things, brilliant, bold, and occasionally terrifying, but above all else, she had a sixth sense for betrayal. She could smell secrets the way a hawk spots prey, from miles away, with unerring precision. Tonight, her instincts told her that Lily Winters was hiding something, and Phyllis was determined to uncover it. Chapter 1. An ominous TIPOFF. It began that afternoon with a message from a concerned friend. The text read, "You might want to keep an eye on Lily. She's stirring up trouble. Anonymous." Phyllis almost deleted it. Almost. But then another message came in. Not just trouble. Hearts. And not just any hearts. The his wasn't named, but Phyllis didn't need it spelled out. There were only a handful of men in this town whose involvement would get her anonymous warnings. Only a handful whose emotional entanglements could shake the very foundations of Genoa City. And Lily was now on that list. So Phyllis did what she did best. She investigated. She connected dots. She watched. She listened. She noticed Lily sneaking around with a secretive smile and a distant look in her eyes. And now, she was about to confront her. Chapter 2. Lily's Secret Meeting. Lily Winters sat tucked away in the hotel's ultra-private lounge, a place typically reserved for celebrities and the ultra-rich. Tonight, though, she wasn't discussing business or charity events. She was texting. No, flirting through text. The glow of her phone screen illuminated her face, catching the little smirk tugging at the corner of her mouth. She typed a message, paused, blushed slightly, then typed another. The words on screen read, "You know you shouldn't say things like that, but I love that you do winking face." Lily hit send, then sighed, dreamily, dangerously. It wasn't the sigh of a woman who was content. It was the sigh of a woman on the edge of something thrilling and forbidden. Just then her phone buzzed. A reply. Her eyes widened. "Let me take you somewhere we won't be seen tonight. I want more than teasing." Lily inhaled sharply. She looked around the room as if expecting judgmental eyes. But the lounge was empty. Or so she thought. Behind a decorative pillar, dressed head to toe in determined elegance, Phyllis Summers watched her like a detective watching a suspect. Phyllis's lips parted. "Oh, Lily," she whispered to herself, "what are you doing?" Chapter 3. The Confrontation Brews. Phyllis waited until Lily set her phone down, taking a small sip of her sparkling water. Lily's expression was wistful, stirred with anticipation and worry. And that was when Phyllis stepped out from the shadows. Well, she purred, arms crossed. Someone looks positively glowing. Lily jumped in her seat, nearly spilling her drink. Phyllis? What are you doing here? Phyllis smiled, but it wasn't a warm smile. It was the smile of a woman who had already put together the puzzle pieces and was simply waiting for the box to confirm the picture. I own the place. I go where I want, Phyllis said. A better question is what you're doing here. Alone. Texting someone who's clearly making you blush like you're back in high school. Lily stiffened. That's none of your business. Oh, sweetheart, Phyllis replied with razor-soft sarcasm, everything becomes my business when you're playing with people's hearts. Lily swallowed. I don't know what you're talking about. Phyllis stepped closer, lowering her voice into something more dangerous. I think you do. Chapter 4. Phyllis uncovers the truth. Phyllis sat down across from Lily, her eyes gleaming with intelligence sharpened by decades of emotional warfare. Let's not play games, Phyllis said. I know you're seeing someone. Someone who isn't exactly available. Lily's lips parted, but no words came out. Phyllis took that silence as confirmation. I'm right, aren't I? You're sneaking around with someone you shouldn't. Lily's face flushed, a mixture of guilt and irritation. I'm not sneaking around. It's complicated. Complicated, Phyllis repeated with a dramatic sigh. You know what's complicated? Untangling the mess you're about to create. You're playing with fire, Lily. And fire has a way of burning everyone involved. Lily's eyes flashed. You don't understand. Oh, I understand perfectly. Phyllis leaned in. You're teasing someone, stringing them along. Giving them just enough to keep their hopes up. And sooner or later, someone gets hurt. Lily exhaled slowly, then picked up her phone. She hesitated. Then she turned it toward Phyllis. A single letter showed as the contact name.